man. Oh, that's way too fast. We're going to throw up.
I don't care.
Alright, my name is Sean Souls. I'm here to talk to you about becoming an organ donor. Alright, have you ever read the newspaper and come across the obituary section where it's pretty much you see someone that died of a liver malfunction and they were on the wait list for the organ donor? So we're going to show you how to actually become an organ donor, why, and some of the myths about being an organ donor. Alright, from the organdonor.gov website, 18 people will die each day waiting for an organ, while one organ donor can save up to 8 lives. But as there is with everything else in life, there's always more need than there is want. I mean, more want than there is need. Myself, I've been an organ donor since I was 15. Once I got my driver's permit, I decided to become an organ donor. One of my friends in high school, he got in a car wreck, lacerated one of his organs, and he needed a replacement. So we all, on the football team, because he was a football member, we all went together, went in, and got tested just in case we can help a teammate out. None of us matched, but a fellow schoolmate actually matched himself, so he was saved, which was awesome. Now we're going to get some of the myths. First of all, of course, everybody says, okay, if I agree to be an organ donor, if I ever get hurt and go to the emergency room, the doctors and the hospital staff is not going to treat me or save my life. They're just going to try to give my organs to someone else. It's totally false. According to the Mayo Clinic staff, that is one of the biggest myths out there. The truth is, the doctor has to focus on saving your life because they're there for you. If something happens during the time they're trying to save your life and it doesn't happen, then of course, then after everything's said and done, then they would go on and check the organ list and see if you were on that or not. Speaking of the organ donor list, on my driver's license, right underneath my picture, there's a thing that says organ donor. On my old military license, you can pass this around. On my old military license, there used to be a broken heart on the back. And on the, it's the same thing. All it is the organ donor says, yes, anything happens, misfortunate, whatnot, they'll use my organs to save someone's life so they can live further on. Most religions is another one. Another thing is religion. All right, a lot of people think it's against their religion to actually give organs. But according to the U.S. Department of Health, that's actually not true. They say most religions in the United States support organ donation and consider donation as a final act of love and generosity towards others. So you can always go to your church, your clergyman, whoever, to actually get verification on this as well. Alright, so why donate? Of course, like we said, there's over 100,000 people on the list right now, according to Healthwise Incorporated. And donors, of course, you can go down to about 20,000 people. That's just in the United States right now. The National Network of Organ Donors also states, it is the greatest gift one can give, and the gift of life. That's what we're here for. We're here to love our neighbors, so on and so forth. Different ways to become a donor. Of course, when you go to get your IDs, your driver's license, so on and so forth, there's a little check mark box that says, do you want to become a donor? Yes or no. You can check it. If not, you can always go online. There's each state has their own registry. You can online go to the registry and online and actually register yourself. And there's also independent organ sites out there for like the network, National Network of Organ Donors Society that's out there. You can always do them as well. So we went over pretty much the myths, why to donate, and how to actually become a donor. Okay, just remember the main thing you got to remember out of this speech is people on the donor waiting list versus the people that are actually donors. Okay, it outweighs. It's 100,000 to about 20-something thousand. All right, we want to kind of make this a little bit more. so it actually evens out. Myself, I'm never going to regret my decision to be an organ donor, because if anything ever happens to me, at least I'll have that. I can leave something behind that can be good for a future person. They might actually live their life to the full fulfillment and have a great life, and I know they'll be grateful for me as well. And I wanted to say Merry Christmas to everyone. Thank you for coming out tonight, and that's it.